Women are under so much pressure to stay young and look young. The thing that's aging us the most is men.
You know, to this day, the video I've put on TikTok that has gotten me the most views is a video I stitched about the post-divorce glow up. And I'm a divorced person, and there is a lightness of the soul, a lifting of the spirit, and then eventually an improvement of your physical health and well-being after you divorce. For those women that do remarry after divorce, it takes them much longer. Men, on the other hand, they remarry very quickly after divorce because they don't handle it very well. They don't handle life on their own well at all because they realize when that woman is gone how much they depended on her for physical labor, emotional support, especially the emotional support. And they are oftentimes broken without her. And they have a much harder time picking themselves up after that. And they'll pretend like they're not because they don't know how to healthfully express their feelings. But they will get on the dating apps like right away. My ex got on the dating apps, back on the dating apps before I even moved out. He was looking for my replacement. Now he might have been doing that in an effort to make me jealous and get me to stay. I don't think so. I think he was doing it because he was terrified of dying alone. I think he was doing it because he was terrified of not like having someone. That's just my opinion. I don't know. But I remember being like kind of concerned for him, like thinking to myself, if he keeps going in this pattern, finding somebody just to find someone, whatever choice he makes isn't going to be a good choice. But when a relationship is not working, when you are depleted of your emotional labor, literally for some women it might take a little bit longer, especially if you have like children and you have like assets to divide and you got to go like sell a house and you got to go to court and do all those things. He handled our divorce in court. It was uncontested. We didn't own any property together, so it was really easy. And I just signed the paperwork. And then a few months later, I had moved to Chicago and I got the copy of the court-ordered divorce decree in the mail. And like, that was it. So I felt that lightness of spirit as I was driving away from our apartment that we had shared for like 3 years. I had a moving van with everything I owned in the back of it. Not even a moving van. It was like a regular size van that I rented from like Enterprise because I didn't really own that much stuff. I still to this day don't really own that much stuff. But I was really sad and I cried until Reno. I was living in the San Francisco Bay Area at the time and I was driving east to Chicago. And by the time I got to Reno, I started to feel the sadness went away and I started to feel the lightness of spirit because I knew that as painful as it was, and I think he knew this too, we both knew we did the right thing. But it is like, it takes so much out of you, like physically, emotionally. You get to the point where you're just exhausted by it. And that's really the point when I knew my marriage was done. I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I can't provide all this emotional labor. I can't be walking on eggshells around the person I live with. I just couldn't take it anymore. Like my brain, my nervous system, my heart was just done. Like I just couldn't anymore. So even if I'd wanted to go on, I don't think I was capable at that time. I was so depleted. But that was in the summer, in June when I left, and I met my current partner in November. And I had already, like, I lost a little bit of weight. I had, I was feeling better. I was looking better. And I met my current partner in November, and we've been together for 7 years now. And normally, women don't couple up and move in together, right after divorce because we don't want to live with another guy. But I'm in a polyamorous relationship and we've never lived together. So the relationship I'm in now, like, builds me up and pours into me instead of constantly just like taking energy, emotional energy, physical energy from me. But this is absolutely true. Men suck the life out of us. Like just dealing with them on the day-to-day basis. This is, never mind like the violence and the essay and all the like the outright physical danger. Just living with them sometimes, a lot of times, literally sucks the life out of us as a woman. So when you get out and you find you can just like, you can breathe, everything that Mel is saying is completely true.